Game 2 of this series between the Bruins and the Islanders, a memorable one to say the least. The count at the end of 2 periods, Boston 3, New York 3. The Islanders, of course, won the first game of the series last night in overtime, 2-1. Now tonight's sports update, a review of the news today in the world of sports. At Fenway this afternoon, Carlton Fisk hit an 11th inning home run, gave the Red Sox a 5-4 victory over the Detroit Tigers, 4th win in a row for the Bo Sox. Fisk's blast into the left field screen came off Tiger reliever Aurelio Rodriguez. Sox starter Mike Torres had another poor outing, giving up 3 runs to the Tigers in the first 3.5 innings. Reliever Skip Lockwood made his first appearance for Boston in the 6th inning, but failed to hold a 4-3 lead in the top of the 7th. It was then Dick Drago who came on, put out the fire, holding Detroit in check the rest of the way and recording his first victory of the season. Tomorrow afternoon, the Red Sox will open a 3-game series against the Texas Rangers at Fenway. Elsewhere in the American League, Rick Bassetti hit a 9th inning home run, the only run of the game. Toronto beat Minnesota 1-0. The surprising White Sox beat the Yankees 8-6. In the National League, George Hendrick drove in 6 runs. The Cardinals outslugged the Pirates 12-9. Carlos Lescano's first major league base hit, a 2-run home run, helped the Cubs beat the Mets 4-1, and 42-year-old Willie McCovey drove in 3. And the Giants beat San Diego 7-3, and Los Angeles downed Houston 6-4. More of tonight's update in just a moment.
It started in Portland, Maine, the Valley's tradition of preparing and serving the choicest cuts of beef and the freshest of North Atlantic seafoods. And between now and May 4th, you can choose our famous Down East lobster pie, lobster salad, sautéed lobster meat casserole, or lobster Newburg, with tossed green salad and potato for $6.95. We call it our Lobster Festival. And it's just one more way to celebrate the great food and courteous service that is a dining tradition the Valley's family couldn't have started without you.
Well, the Patriots have a new addition to their backfield, running back Chuck Foreman, whom they obtained today from the Minnesota Vikings in exchange for an undisclosed pick in next year's NFL draft. Foreman played 8 seasons with the Vikings. He gained more than 1,000 yards in 3 seasons, 75, 76, and 77. Tom Watson carries a 1-stroke lead after today's opening round of golf in the Tournament of Champions in Carlsbad, California. Watson fired a 7-under par 65 on the course at La Costa Country Club. His nearest rivals, Ray Floyd and Lou Graham, both carded 66s. Second round of the $300,000 tournament tomorrow. Marlene Floyd has the lead after 1 round of the LPGA's Ladies Citrus Golf Tournament. That's being played in Orlando. She fired a 6-under par 67, matching the best round of her professional golf career. Finally, the NBA has scheduled 5 games this summer between a team from the NBA and the U.S. Olympic basketball team. The games are designed to recognize the Olympic athletes who are not going to this summer's Moscow Games due to the American boycott. And that is tonight's sports update. Fred will be back with his guest between periods, Joe Watson, who is an advanced scout for the Flyers. In just a moment, the score at the Garden in Game 2, Boston 3, the Islanders 3.